If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification.
Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in permutation combination where you are solving previous year JEE main questions on permutation combination. So in this lecture we will be solving from question number 6 to question number 10. Okay, then let's try to solve these questions. Question number 6, there are two urns. Urn A has 3 distinct red balls and urn B has 9 distinct blue balls. All the balls are distinct, they are not same. All three, all these 9. From each urn, 2 balls are taken out. From each urn, 2 balls are taken out at random and then transferred to another. The number of ways in which this can be done. So you take 2 from this, you take 2 from this, and then you transfer from other. You take 2 from this, transfer there, you take 2 from this, transfer there. From each urn. So at a time you are selecting 2 from here, 2 from here, then you exchange this. It is not that first you take 2 this one, then you take 2 from this one. It is not from which one you should start first. You put both your hand in 2 urns, take at a time all these 2, then you do the exchange. If you do this one, now the which one you are doing first, that order doesn't make any sense. You put both your hands in 2 urns and then you collect. If you are collecting one by one, then you have to choose which one should be first. That condition will come. But here this thing will not come because you are putting your hands simultaneously. So you choose 2 from this one, that is 3C2, and then side by side you choose 2 from that one, 9C. So that is your answer. Because just selection is necessary. Then you put, then once you collect these 2, then you drop. This one you will drop here, this one you will drop here. That's it. So no order is there. If there is order, then you have to multiply by 2 because one can start from this hand, one can start from that hand also. But because that is not mentioned here, the order doesn't make sense because from each turn you are taken at random and then transferred to other. The number of ways it can be done. So it is 3C2 into 9C2, that is 3 into, this is 9 into 8 divided by 2. 4 9 is 36 into 3, 108. That is your option D. Next, if you come to question number 7, the number of ways of distributing 10 identical balls in 4 distinct boxes shows that no box is empty. The number of ways of choosing any 3 places from 9 different places is 9C3. Option is same. So this one is okay. Statement 2 is perfect. It can be seen that from 9 you are selecting 3, that is 9C3. That is okay. No issue. Now you see this one. The number of the 10 identical balls in 4 distinct boxes. So identical boxes are placed in different boxes. So how do we do this one? If you remember this one. Okay, so if you see statement 1, that is linked with this one. The number of ways of each n identical things can be distributed into m persons. 10 identical boxes is distributed so that each one may receive none, one or more things. They are asking here, none is also there, but none is not possibility here. That you have to be careful. So something of this format, this balls and sticks format. So if you remember this one, balls and stick, how many balls are there? 10 balls. So I am not drawing all these 10 balls. You can see this now. These 10 balls are there. You have to distribute in 4 distinct boxes. 4 part, that means. So 4 parts means you have to put 3 sticks. If there are 3 sticks, then 1 part, 2 part, 3. So you have 3 sticks and 10. In normal case, how to arrange this one? 10 plus 3, total 10 balls and 3 sticks. So 10 plus 3, 13 stick divided by 10 factorial, 3 factorial. In normal case, it would have been like this. But now one condition is there. The 2 sticks cannot be put together. So what you will do, you will first place all the balls. So here now it will be 10 factorial, no issue. All the balls are placed, but all are of same type, identical. So divided by 10 factorial. Normally I choose 10p10, 10p10, and how to put 10 balls in 10 persons in 10 different position, 10 factorial, because all are of same, then it is 10 factorial. So now you see how many places are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Why I am not going here? Because this is not possible. Because if you put one stick here, that means this person will get this part, because this is getting one part, this is another part, this is another part, this is. So if you put one stick here, so the person who get this one, it will get empty. So you cannot put your sticks in 2 extreme sides. So that's why you have how many options? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So out of these 8 you have to choose 3, 8p3, but divided by 3 factorial, because all 3 sticks are looking same. So it is 8p3 divided by 3 factorial, so that means 8c3. I think I have not placed 10 balls. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So you will get 9 places. 10 box, you will get 9 places. So it is 9c3. So that's why option A 1 is correct. 1 also correct, 2 also correct. Now you have to see whether 2 or you are using this one. Obviously you are using this one. 3 places from 9 different. From these 9 places you have chosen these 3 places. That's why it is 9C3. Permutation is not required because all are of same. So that's why it is option A. Now if you come to question number 8, what is asked here? Let x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the number of different ordered pairs of yz can be formed such that y should be a subset of x, z should be a subset of x, and there should not be anything common between y and z is. So how many subsets you can think of? There should not be anything common. If you give one number to y, then you cannot give same number to z. So from that concept you can try it this way. Suppose in y you are putting 0 item, you can put 0 also in y because that should be subset. So how many ways to put 0 items? You don't select anything out of this 5C0. So that is your actually to make y. Number of ways to make your y and number of ways to select your x. Now once you have done this one, y you have put 0. Now for x you can put anything. So in how many ways you can select anything out of these 5? You can select 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything. So that is 2 to the power 5. 5C0, 5C1, 5C2, 5C3, 5C4, 5C5. That is 2 to the power 5. Now next in y you can put one item. So how to choose one item out of this one? 5C1. Now once you choose one item, that item has been lost. So out of these 4 in x you can choose anything. That is CU0, 4C0, 4C1, 4C2, 4C3, 4C4. That's why it is 2 to the power 4. Now if it is 2, then you are giving 2 there. Then you leave 2 items. Then out of 3 it can choose anything. 2 to the power. So now you can think now all these cases. So total number of ways will be these into this. First case is 5C0. This is case 1, case 2, case 3. Into 2 to the power 5. 5C1 into 2 to the power 5 minus 1. 4 you can write. And it is 5C2 into 2 to the power 5 minus 2 you can write. Why I am doing so, you will see this one. Because this is becoming a good series. Into 2 to the power 5 minus 5. So what is this series? This one is a binomial series. 2 minus 1 to the power 5. Sorry, 2 plus 1 because all are plus. So it is 3 to the power 5. That is your option B. Now this one is assuming the balls to be identical except for difference of color. So if there is a difference of color, then it is different. Otherwise it is same. From 10 white. So all these white balls, they are identical. All these 9s, they are identical. All these 7s, they are identical. So you have 3 sets of identical balls, and out of which you need to select one or more, at least one. So that is your this one article. You can see number of selecting one, some or all out of this one. That means at least one from these 3-4 different types, but each one having identical balls. So P type, Q type. So P is green. You can think of are this and this one. So what is the formula? P plus 1, Q plus 1, R plus 1, minus 1. 1 was that. Why was that minus was there? Because you have chosen all no there. So it will be 10 plus 1. Why it is 10 plus 1? You can choose 0 white, 1 white, 2 white, 3 white. So you have 11 options. Into multiply by 9 plus 1. Into multiply by 7 plus 1. Minus 1. Why? Because in one option you have not chosen any balls. That cannot be because you have to choose one or more balls. So it is 880 minus 1, that is 879, which is your option D. Now if you come to question number 10, Tn be the number of all possible triangles formed by the joining the vertices of n-sided regular polygons. If this is given 10, then the value of n is equal to, okay, Tn plus 1 minus 10. Now what is Tn? Tn is the number of all possible triangles joining the vertices of n-sided regular polygon. So if you take it a regular polygon and if you choose any 3 sides, then a triangle can be formed. So how many ways you can form a triangle? Out of n-sided polygon, you choose any 3 side, any 3 vertices, because n side will have n vertices. You choose any 3 vertices, then a triangle will be formed. So it is nc3. So that is given. So now what is the equation? What is Tn plus 1? Tn plus 1 will be n plus 1 c3. So now this is given, n plus 1 c3 minus nc3 is equal to 10. So if you simplify this one, shortcut if you use n plus, you will write 3 numbers starting from n plus 1 divided by 3 factorial. So you can take this common, n into n minus 1 divided by 3 factorial. So finally if you simplify it, you will find it this way. And if you solve it, you will find your n equal to 5. That is your option B.
If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.